Right. Let me know if you can hear me. If it's going to work right. Right, I'll be starting in a few minutes. Right, so we are the rules, right? So there's five rounds of it, right? 10 questions each round. Point for each answer, and some of the questions you'll get more than 1 point. So in total it works out to be 57 points in total if my maths is correct, which it probably is wrong. If you are playing against other people, there's a tiebreaker question at the end of it. If you want to see who's one of the ones you're going to get closer. Basically you're right. So starting in a few minutes. So round 1 is TV and film. Round 2, general knowledge. Round 3 is a 50-50, so you get your question and you'll get 2 sets of answers. Basically you pick the right ones, you get a 50% chance. Then round 4, sports and leisure. Round 5, music. So after the first 3 rounds I'll do a wee break, go over the answers of the first 3. And then we'll go back to it, and after round 4 and 5 we'll do the answers to that. See how it goes. So get your drinks and your pen and paper and get ready for it, troops. I'm a wee bit pissed, so apologies if I slur my words. Wait a few wee minutes to give people a chance to get in. It's not that hard, to be fair. Some of them, a few questions are hard, some are fairly easy, I suppose. I'll turn the comments off as well, so you can't comment answers. Actually no, I'll just leave them on. I trust these, actually, I trust these. Let me know if anything happens to the stream as well, if it crashes or something like that, and I'll get it fixed. It's 15:15, I'll get another minute or 2 before I start. Top my light up first. Right, there's 18 of yous doing this. Let us know what scores you get at the end of it as well. I want to see what people do against each other. Right, we're all ready to go then. May as well. I don't know how other people are coming in, but they can always do it back. Right, we'll get in there. So round 1, TV and film. First question. Which actor played Private Ryan in the film Saving Private Ryan? One of my favourite films, actually, before. Remember, no cheating, it takes the fun out of it, so just write it down and swap with people or mark it yourselves. I'm going to turn comments off because they're doing that now. There we go, sorted. Right, question 2. Walford is the setting for which long-running British TV series? I've actually never watched this, to be fair. Question 3. Emma Watson of Harry Potter fame was born in which country? This one came as a shock to me, actually. If that's a little bit of a hint for you. Question 4. In which year was the film Grease released in cinemas? Was it A, 1972, B, 1978, or C, 1982? Surprisingly knew this one before I actually put it in as a question. So if I go to it, you should all be getting it. How are we doing on this Monday night anyway, everyone? Anyone else got a drink in them? Or is it just me because I'm sad? Right, next question. Question 5. US reality TV star Abby Lee Miller would be associated with what TV show? See, I actually do this one because Amy's actually made me watch it, so I quite like it. Actually, to be fair, weird. I shouldn't like it, but I do like it. Going to the next one here. Question 6. Steve Rogers is better known as which Marvel superhero? My favourite franchise of films, MCU. Can't get enough of it. Next question. Question 7. The Name Game by Shirley Ellis is most famously associated with what TV show? I only recently watched this as well, actually. Before I used to watch it. Question 8. Which TV show is an anagram of Enter the Newbies? Give you a hint, it's a comedy. A comedy. If that is any hint at all towards it. Next question here. Question 9. In which reality TV show did Katie Hopkins first make her name? Get a proper fame from, should we say. No matter what your opinion on Katie Hopkins is, I don't like her. Move on to the last question of TV and film. It is question 10. Who directed the film? Should I say who? It should say who directed. Who directed the film Pulp Fiction in 1994? Right, give everyone a last look at that, and we'll move on to round 2. Round 2 is general knowledge. First question for general knowledge is, at 119 miles long, what is Scotland's longest river? I'm down in this latest water this way. Stream gone already, so that's fine. Started eating the phone. Question 2. In which city was the Titanic built? I've visited the Titanic Museum, if that's a hint to anyone. Gives wee hints throughout. Can't get a lot of time, do you know what I mean? Question 3. Which is the smallest planet in the solar system? I feel like doing a category on space and stuff like that because it's my hobby, but not a lot of people know many stuff about it. Even I don't, but it's good. Right, question 4 now. Equatorial, oh god, I can't say that. Equatorial, isosceles, and scalene are examples of which shape? Question 5. Which letter represents the number 100 in Roman numerals, should you say? I can't spell well, so hence the multiple spelling errors throughout. I've got Amy beside me playing on her own, but she's looking at me for answers, but she's not seeing any of them, so she's getting no chance. Only stand she chances in music round. Right, next question. Question 6. Who is the patron saint of Wales? That's an easy one for most of these. Even I know that. Next question now. In March 2000, which British magnate and adventurer was knighted for services to entrepreneurship? Give you a wee hint, they've been in the media pretty recently. If that's any help to anyone. Finished that wine, they've only topped up at the start of the last round. Right, moving on to the next question. Question 8. Approximately how many sausage rolls does the bakery Greggs sell each week in the UK? Is it A, 760,000, B, 1,700,000, or C, 2,500,000? I mean, when the universities were open, I used to get about five or six a week or something. So, but now it's closed, I'm getting none, so they might have changed now, but at the time, they were quite high. They were quite high, I suppose. I still prefer a steak bake. Going to question 9 now. On which day are British elections held? To be specific, it's a day of the week, not which day, just between your Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, Saturday or Sundays, so one of those days. If people don't understand the question, they came, me didn't, just to... Going on to question 10, the last of the general knowledge round. Which city in the world has the largest population? There should have been a question mark at the end of that, and I'm an absolute idiot. But city, not country, population, just the city. Right, moving on from round 2, general knowledge, we move on to round 3, 50-50. So in this round, you'll get a question, and basically you'll get 2 sets of answers, A or B, theoretically, and you choose which one you think's the right answer towards it. So you'll get 50% chance of getting it right. Move on to question 1 here. Who is older, Tony Blair or Theresa May? Don't feel like any either one of them, but I don't. This one actually surprised me. I thought a certain one would have been older than the other, but I was wrong. Question 2. Which country is bigger, United States or Canada? I'll give you a hint, this one is very, very close, so think of that what you will, but it came as a surprise to me how close these countries actually were in terms of size, square metres. So think about that very carefully. Going to question 3 here. Which came first, the sinking of the Titanic or the start of World War I? Go and shout to him area. Go and shout to him area. My dad's asking what is area. Aye Tom, terms of area for question 2. If anyone else didn't get that, which country is bigger in terms of area, so square metres per area, etc. The bigger country overall by landmass. Going on to question 4 now. Which film was released the earliest? Taxi Driver or Jaws? I love both the films. I prefer Taxi Driver. It's a good film. A good film. Question 5 now. What year was Billie Jean released by Michael Jackson? Was it 1982 or 1984? I'm not going to get a moonwalk for you if that's what you're wanting, but I'm not doing it. I've only had a bottle of wine in me and a few spun off ices, you know what I mean? No one off yet. You get a dragon fruit MD in me first before I do that. Question 6. Which event happened first? Neil Armstrong walked on the moon or England winning the World Cup? World Cup in football, not rugby or anything like that. World Cup in football, that should have been specified. Excuse me. Question 7. Which happened first? John Lennon's assassination or Indira Gandhi's assassination? Yeah, I can't say assassination, you gotta get assassination. Which happened first out of the two, you can read on the screen basically. See, I didn't know this one until I actually seen the question for it. But I seen the answer, should I say. Question 8. Which happened first? Uranus is discovered or Neptune is discovered? The planets in the sky, if anyone doesn't know what they are, which you all should. Is anyone like my baldy, by the way? Gave it a wee trim. It was growing back, then Amy came down and tried to give me a skin fade. And now she messed it up, so I had to shave it all over again when it was first growing back, so I'm baldy again. In my melon head hairline. Right, on to that. Next question. Question 9. Which invention came first? The golf tee or the safety pin? Moving on for that, question 10. Which celebrity death occurred first? Robin Williams or Paul Walker? Both amazing film stars in the industry. So that's the end of round 3, so in 2 wee minutes we'll have a wee break. We'll have a wee break for 2-3 minutes, go and fill up your drinks, go and have a wee toilet, which I'm going to do because I'm dying for a piss. And I'll come back, give your answers to the first 3 rounds, and then we'll move on to rounds 4 and 5, and after that the answers to that. So we'll give you 2 wee minutes for that. I'll leave these questions up for you whilst I go and do a pee. So you can figure out any other answers you wanted before. Right, salmon troops, we're back. Right, everyone ready to go over? Answers to rounds 1, 2 and 3. So we get going here, if everyone's sitting in ready, get another 30 seconds or something and we'll start the answers, just make sure everyone's back ready for it. Right, we'll go in, right, we'll just go in now. So round 1 was TV, film and answers, right, so we'll load up all the questions here. Which actor played Private Ryan in the film Saving Private Ryan? It was indeed Matt Damon. Matt Damon played Sir Private Ryan. Question 2. Walford is the setting for which long-running British TV series? It was indeed EastEnders. So remember, 1 point for each correct answer here at this point. Question 3. Emma Watson of Harry Potter fame was born in which country? The answer was France. Now that came as a surprise to me because I thought it was the UK, obviously, but she was actually born in France, so guess you learn something new every day. So in which year was the film Grease released in cinemas? It was 1978, answer B. I knew that one, surprisingly. Question 5. US reality TV star Abby Lee Miller would be associated with what TV show? The TV show would be Dance Moms. Now that Amy made me watch it and I thought I would hate it, but it's actually quite funny with the old woman sitting arguing over whose daughter's the best at dancing. It's actually quite a good laugh if you've not watched it. I'm being honest. So the next one is question 6. Steve Rogers is better known as which Marvel superhero? It is indeed Captain America. Although one of my least favourite ones in the Marvel universe, I like Marvel. The Name Game by Shirley Ellis is most famously associated with what TV show? It is indeed American Horror Story. To be specific, it was the Asylum series and American Horror Story, which is probably the best one, I would say. Which TV show is an anagram of Enter the Newbies? It is The Inbetweeners. It's a comedy one, British one. Good one. Question 9. In which reality TV show did Katie Hopkins first make her name? It was The Apprentice. I didn't know that actually, to be fair, but we've stuck it in. Question 10. Who directed the film Pulp Fiction in 1994? It was Quentin Tarantino. Great film. Move on to round 2 now after that. General knowledge. So at 119 miles long, what is Scotland's longest river? Now I imagine a few probably put the Clyde, but it is the River Tay. Going to question 2 now. In which city was the Titanic built? It was Belfast. Question 3. Which is the smallest planet in the solar system? It is Mercury. So if anyone put Pluto, it does not count towards being a planet in the solar system because it now actually counts as a dwarf planet. So that does not count as being an official planet. So that's all I'm going to say on that. It's a wee bit of a trick question there, should I say. Equilateral, isosceles and scalene are examples of which? It is indeed triangles. Going on to question 5. Which letter represents the number 100 in Roman numerals? It is the letter C. Going on to question 6 of general knowledge. Who was the patron saint of Wales? It was Saint David. Question 7. In March 2000, which British magnate and adventurer was knighted for the service to entrepreneurship? It was Sir Richard Branson. I said he was in the news. That was because of this NHS funding thing with the 5k thing. He was apparently taking money out of it, but I'm not saying anything on it. Question 8. Approximately how many sausage rolls does the bakery Greggs sell each week in the UK? A. 760,000, B. 1,700,000, or C. 2,500,000. It was C. 2,500,000. Going to question 9 now. On which day are British elections held? It is Thursdays. And we go on to the last question. Which city in the world has the largest population? It is Tokyo. So Tokyo has a population of 38 million people. Move on to round 3 answers now, 50-50 one. So question 1 here, once I get through them all. Who's older, Tony Blair or Theresa May? It is Tony Blair, who is 66 years old, and Theresa May is 63 years of age. Going to question 2. Which country is bigger, United States or Canada? The answer is Canada. So Canada has a area of square kilometres of 9,984,000 square metres, and USA is 9,857,000 square metres, rounded up. Question 3. Which came first, the sinking of Titanic or the start of World War I? It was the sinking of the Titanic in 1912, and the start of World War I was 1914. Question 4. Which film was released the earliest, Taxi Driver or Jaws? The answer was Jaws, which was 1975, and Taxi Driver was released in 1976. Question 5. What year was Billie Jean released by Michael Jackson? Was it 1982 or 1984? The answer was 1982. Move on to the next round here, the next set of questions. This is messed up, this. Right, so question 6, which event happened first? Neil Armstrong walked to the moon or England winning the World Cup in football? The answer was England winning the World Cup in 1966, and Neil Armstrong walked to the moon on 1969. Going to question 7 now, which happened first, the assassination of John Lennon or the assassination of Indira Gandhi? The answer was the assassination of John Lennon, which occurred in 1980, and Indira Gandhi was in 1984. Question 8, which happened first, the planet Uranus is discovered or the planet Neptune is discovered? The answer was Uranus, which was discovered in 1781, and Neptune was discovered in 1846. Question 9, which invention came first? Was it the golf tee or the safety pin? The answer was safety pin, which was in 1849. The golf tee was created in 1899. So 10, as you might have seen, which celebrity death occurred first, Robin Williams or Paul Walker? It was Paul Walker in 2013, and Robin Williams sadly passed in 2014. Right, so we'll move on to the next set of questions. So round 4, round 5, then we'll do the answers to them, and that'll be the end of the quiz. So the next round is sports and leisure. Question 1 of sports and leisure. The IIHF is the world governing body for which sport? So the IIHF is the world governing body of which sport? Moving on to question 2. In Texas Hold'em, what are the first 3 community cards better known as? I'll admit I didn't actually know this, but once the answer came up, it rang a bell. Going on to question 3 here. The cocktail mojito originates from what country? For anyone that's watching for the Parkville, you should know this because you make it pretty damn often. Well, not unless you're function, which we have a limited cocktail menu, so we never make it, but you know, if you work from the house, you know. Well, question 4. In horse racing, the original Triple Crown is made up of the St Leger Stakes, the Epsom Derby, and which other race? Yeah, I know this one. Anyone was me in work, I like my horse racing. Going on to question 5. The Blades is a nickname for which English football club? The Blades is a nickname for which English football club? Moving on to the next set of questions, we're going to question 6 now. Name the 3 red squares on a traditional UK Monopoly board. So you'll get 1 point for each of the squares that you name correctly, basically. You name one of them, you get 1, but you don't get the other 2. Vice versa. 2, you get 2 points. 3, you get all 3 points, obviously. So name the 3 red squares on a traditional UK Monopoly board. So we'll move on to the next question here. Question 7. How many white squares are there on a chessboard? My dad used to make me play chess, so I sadly know this. How many white squares are there on a chessboard? Question 8. What is the only sport to have been played on the surface of the moon? I actually knew this one. What is the only sport to have been played on the surface of the moon? On to question 9 now. What is the only country to have hosted a Summer Olympics and not win a single gold medal? So repeat again, what is the only country to have hosted the Summer Olympics and not win a single gold medal? Going on to question 10 now. Which Italian football side was relegated to Serie B in 2006 following a match? So that says max, it should be said match fixing scandal. So which Italian football side was relegated to Serie B in 2006 following a match fixing scandal? My spelling errors are absolutely haunting me again. I'm not gonna lie. Shocking, Andy. Shocking. Right, so that comes the end of round 4, sports and leisure. So next we move on to round 5, music. So round 5, music, questions 1 to 5 will involve questions about music. Then questions 6 to 10 will involve lyrics from certain music, and you need to identify what the name of the song is and who wrote this, who sang the song, so band, artist, etc. So you get, when it comes to 6 and 10, you get 1 point for what the name of the song is and who sang it. Basically, was a band, artist, so you need to name that band, artist basically to get the point. So 2 points from 6 to 10 basically in each question. So we'll dive into question 1. Which pair of pop giants teamed up to release Don't Let the Sun Go Down on Me in 1991? Finish that bottle of wine, man. You get another one soon. We'll go on to question 2 here. Which of the following figures is not mentioned in the song We Didn't Start the Fire by Billy Joe? Is it A, Doris Day, B, Peter Pan, C, Muhammad Ali, or D, Joe DiMaggio? I'll repeat that again. So which of the following figures is not mentioned in the song We Didn't Start the Fire by Billy Joe? Is it A, Doris Day, B, Peter Pan, C, Muhammad Ali, or D, Joe DiMaggio? Go on to question 3 here. Which group won the Best British Group Award at the 2016 Brit Awards? So which group won the Best British Group Award at the 2016 Brit Awards? Go on to question 4 now. Should I Stay or Should I Go was a UK hit for which band in 1991? 2 questions relating to 1991. So question 4 again, Should I Stay or Should I Go was a UK hit for which band in 1991? Moving on to question 5. What is the first track on the original... Oh, there's an email. Damn. What is the first track on the original Greatest Hits album by Queen? Repeat again, what is the first track on the original Greatest Hits album by Queen? Move on to question 6 here. So this is the point, so you get a point for naming the song and a point for naming the artist / band, etc. So question 6. I don't care if Monday's black, Tuesday, Wednesday, heart attack are lyrics to which song and by which band / artist? So it goes again. I don't care if Monday's black, Tuesday, Wednesday, heart attack are lyrics to which song and by which band / artist? Move on to question 7 now. I say, hey boy, sitting in your tree, Mummy always wants you to come in for tea. Don't Be Shy, Straighten Up Your Toe are lyrics to which song by which band / artist? So I'll say it again. I say, hey boy, sitting in your tree, Mommy always wants you to come in for tea. Don't be shy, straighten up your toe are the lyrics to which song and by which band / artist? Well, I'm dying to sing the last two songs, man. That's that pain. We'll move on to question 8 next. Watched it pour as I touched your face, let it burn while I cried, 'cause I heard it screaming out your name. Your name are lyrics to which song and by which band / artist? So question 8 again. Watched it pour as I touched your face, let it burn while I cried, 'cause I heard it screaming out your name. Your name are lyrics to which song and by which band / artist? Move on to the next question here. Question 9. When you walk into the room, you pull me close and we start to move, and we're spinning with the stars above, and you lift me up in a wave of love are the lyrics to which song and by which band / artist? I'll do it again. So when you walk into the room, you pull me close and we start to move, and we're spinning with the stars above, and you lift me up in a wave of love are lyrics to which song and by which band / artist? I'm not giving you easy lyrics off the songs, I'm giving you the hard lyrics, obviously. Now, question 10. I was sick and tired of everything when I called you last night from Glasgow are the lyrics to which song and by which band / artist? So repeat question 10 again. I was sick and I was tired of everything when I called you last night from Glasgow are the lyrics to which song and by which band / artist? Finish this wee bit of wine. Right, so that concludes all the rest of the rounds. So I'll give you another break or two because I need a little piss because I've been scooting booze. So back in 2 minutes we'll go over the answers for rounds 4 and 5, and then if anyone's tied we'll go over the tiebreaker basically, right? Right, You ready for the answers? Rounds 4 and 5. Right, go now, using our 30 seconds. That's been approximately 2 minutes, I think, anyway. Right. So we'll go for this, right? So rounds 4 and 5. So we'll start with the answers to sports and leisure. So the first question was, the IIHF is the world governing body for which sport? The answer is ice hockey. I actually knew that, surprisingly. I've never watched it in my life, but I knew it. Question 2. In Texas Hold'em, what are the first 3 community cards better known as? They're known as the flop. I didn't know that at all. Played it, but never had a clue what that was. So that's what they're called, apparently. Question 3. The cocktail mojito originates from which country? For anyone from the Parkville got that wrong, I'm going to be raging. It is Cuba. The cocktail mojito is originally from Cuba. So in question 4, in horse racing, the original Triple Crown is made up of which? It is made up of the St Leger Stakes, the Epsom Derby, and which other race? The other race is indeed the 2000 Guinea Stakes. I imagine a few people may have put the Grand National who didn't have a clue, or something like Cheltenham Gold Cup or something, but it's the 2000 Guinea Stakes. Question 5. The Blades is a nickname for which football club? It is indeed Sheffield United. The longest and oldest, most professional football team in Britain is Sheffield United. So we'll go on to the next one. Question 6. Name the 3 red squares on a traditional UK Monopoly board. So you get 1 point for each right answer. So the 3 answers for these are Trafalgar Square, Fleet Street and the Strand. I actually played Monopoly the other night, so I remember it. And if any of the boys are playing was playing with it all night, you should know every single one of these, and I'll be raging if you don't, especially Jack. So question 7, how many white squares are there on a chessboard? There are 32 white squares. So there are 64 squares on a chessboard. 32 white, 32 black. Hands up, 64. I'm going to question 8. What is the only sport to have been played on the surface of the moon? Yeah, it is indeed golf. They wanted to see how far they could hit the golf ball, depending on the gravity, obviously, of the moon. So they tried playing golf on the moon, and they went further than actually what you would do on the Earth, obviously, because of the gravity. So question 9, what is the only country to have hosted a single Summer Olympics and not won a single gold medal? It is Canada. So Canada hosted the Summer Olympics, and they got 5 silver medals and 6 bronze medals, but they didn't secure a gold medal at all throughout the full entire thing. Question 10, which Italian football side was relegated to Serie B in 2006 following a match fixing scandal? It is indeed Juventus. Anyone that follows football should know exactly that. So it is Juventus for question 10. We move on to the next round, which is music. So in question 1, which pair of pop giants teamed up to release Don't Let the Sun Go Down on Me in 1991? It was indeed George Michael and Elton John. So you get 1 point, not 1 point for each of the artists, just 1 point for naming the 2 artists. If you didn't get both of them, it's 0 points, unfortunately. Question 2, which of the following figures is not mentioned in the song We Didn't Start the Fire by Billy Joel? A. Doris Day, B. Peter Pan, C. Muhammad Ali, or D. Joe DiMaggio? It is indeed C. Muhammad Ali. I'd imagine most people can work that out by rhyming the answers towards it. Moving on to question 3. Which group won the Best British Group Award at the 2016 Brits? It was indeed Coldplay. That might have been a hard one for quite a few people. It's been a lot of British artists at that point, so it might be difficult. Move on next to question 4. Should I Stay or Should I Go was a UK hit for which band in 1991? It was The Clash. Going on to question 5 next. What is the first track of the original Greatest Hits album by Queen? It was Bohemian Rhapsody. Good tune, I say. Move on to question 6 now. This is going on a lyrics one, so you remember you get a point for naming the song and you get a point for who sang it, basically band / artist, whatever. So the question 6 is, I don't care if Monday's black, Tuesday, Wednesday, heart attack are lyrics to which song and by which band / artist? It is indeed Friday, I'm in Love, and it was The Cure that sang this song. So I don't care if Monday's black, Tuesday, Wednesday, heart attack, lyrics to which song and by which band and artist? It was Friday, I'm in Love, The Cure. Moving on next to question 7. I say, hey boy, sitting in your tree, mummy always wants you to come in for tea. Don't be shy, straighten up your toe are lyrics to which song and by which band and artist? It was Siesta La Vie, Bewitched. C'est la vie, whatever I've been told how to say it, but it is that one. So I say, hey boy, sitting in your tree, mommy always wants you to come in for tea. Don't be shy, straighten up your toe are lyrics to which song by which band? Is C'est la vie, Bewitched. Going on to question 8 now. Watch the pour as I touch your face, let it burn while I cry. Cause I heard it screaming out your name are lyrics to which song by which band and artist? It was Set Fire to the Rain by Adele. Move on to question 9 now. When you walk into the room, you pull me close and we start to move and we're spinning with the stars above. You lift me up in a wave of love are lyrics to which song by which band / artist? The answer is Heaven is a Place on Earth, Belinda Carlisle. It's that tune to be fair. Heard it live. Well, an 80s thing, whatever. It wasn't heard live, right, but I heard it live.
So it's not live.
I heard a tribute at live, yeah. It's alright, I don't know. So when you walk into the room, you pull me close and we start to move. And we're spinning with the stars above and you lift me up in a wave of love are lyrics to which song and by which band / artist? It is Heaven is a Place on Earth by Belinda Carlisle. So we move on to question 10. I was sick and tired of everything when I called you last night from Glasgow are lyrics to which song and by which band and artist? Every one of you should be getting it because you're off of Scotland, so you should know the song and who sang it. The answer is Super Trooper by ABBA. Every single one of you should know it. Right, I'll give you a wee minute. You calculate up your scores, tells you where you go, and if you want to do a tiebreaker, again, if you are playing anyone else or something, if you're doing a tiebreaker, I'll give you that question as well, right? Or if you just want to answer it in general, I'll give you a tiebreaker in case you're playing against anyone else. I'll give you a wee minute for that, and I'll give you a tiebreaker question. Turn comments back on as well. If any grammar that I talk. Actual carry turn on. There we go. Give a message of what schools he's got and I'll read them out. Give me a message on Facebook or anything like that, or just post it in the live chat. 'Cause the live chat's back on. you get? What do you get? 57. Alright. I'll make it hard next time. Because it is. Because there's certain answers, but the survival swim one, you get a point for each answer, then the rest of them.
Yeah, but that's an extra 10 points, and then you get 3 points for that.
No.
So that would be 36, 63, then what?
No, 63.
How is it not?
You just get 3 points, you get 3 points for that one. Then the one with, so the last 5 questions.
It's an extra 10 points.
It's not an extra 10
How
points.
is it not?
So you get, so the 6 to 10, you get an extra 1 point basically, right? So it would be 50, right? So you get an extra 1 point for 6 to 10, right? So that's 5. So 50 plus 5.
Oh, right, okay, so
Yeah, you get me. Right, okay. Right, fuck up, bro. Something like that, right? So one tiebreaker question in case any one of you want to do it, right? Right, so tiebreaker question in case anyone wants to do it, right? So how many words are there in the Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets book? So if anyone's playing against each other, etc., it's basically the closest to the amount of words that are actually in this book, right? So I'll give you a wee 30 seconds, minute, to think your answer, write it down, etc. I'm getting the messages through. For it. There you go. Let me check this out. Right, Ewan got 30. Probably cheating because he's a fucking retard. Monica and Tasha get 38. That's actually a good respective score. That's a good one. That's a good one. What'd you get, Amy?
36 myself.
Amy get 36 herself. What'd my mum and dad get? Mum and dad get 36 with 57. That's a good score as well. Good score. Well score. Caitlin get 28 points. Kirsty get 15. That's the worst one I've heard so far until anyone puts a score up. Anyone else want to commit their score? Lee get 40. Right, hard to believe it, Lee. Come on.
Lee's been googling.
Lee, how much you been in Google? Shows your internet history before you delete it. You and Wilson McKay get 42. Right. If Jack Maxwell get 23.5. Right. I'm gonna next time I do it, I'm gonna make them a lot harder for these because you see me be getting high scores. Claire get 36 as well. Claire Midge get 36. Grant get 44. Right, that's how I know he was googling because Grant doesn't get 44 in his life. Right, so he's an absolute liar. Amanda get 31 as well. Callum got 38. That's a good score actually, to be fair. I think there's a few cheaters out there between yous. Right, we'll do the tiebreaker in case anyone's doing it, right? So we're a tiebreaker. So how many words are there in Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets book? There is indeed 85,141. So if you're playing against anyone and whatever answer you gave was closer, that's the correct answer towards it. Other than that, it's been a pleasure. I've been Andy McD and I've been your host tonight. So I hope you've enjoyed the quiz. And I might see you next time I do one. Might do one in a few days or something. See how it goes. Give the feedback yet.